In a world where artificial intelligence is revolutionizing just about everything from how we shop to how we drive, could it be that AI has finally met its match in taxes? AI is stepping into the tax arena with giants like TurboTax and H&R Block, and it's been boggling everybody's mind right now. When we put it to the test, AI turned out to be bad, as they got facts wrong, they were confusing, misleading, or just plain incorrect. So could relying on this tech for your taxes lead you down a path of frustration or maybe even an audit? Stick around as we dive deep into this investigation where taxes meet technology. Every year, millions of Americans face the daunting task of filing their taxes on April 15th. It's a time filled with complex forms, confusing deductions, and the ever-present fear of the IRS knocking at your door. Now, to ease this burden, many turn to well-known tax preparation services like TurboTax and H&R Block. Now, enter 2024, a year that's marked by a significant shift in how these companies approach tax preparation. In a bid to modernize their services and perhaps make tax filing less of a headache, both TurboTax and H&R Block introduced a new feature, AI-powered chatbots designed to provide real-time tax advice. Now, on paper, it sounded revolutionary. Imagine being able to use ChatGPT with your taxes. Imagine typing in your tax question and receiving an instant, accurate answer from AI. And imagine a trained wealth tax professional helping you side by side like AI can provide. No more digging through forums, no more confusing deadlines and deductions and headaches and stress, just quick, reliable tax advice. But the reality was a bit more complicated. The introduction of AI into such a critical part of everybody's personal finances raised numerous questions. Could AI truly understand the intricacies of tax law? And most importantly, could taxpayers trust the advice that it gave? So how did these AI chatbots hold up under scrutiny? And what does their performance tell us about the role of AI in personal finance? Let's dive deeper. So the method was quite straightforward in how we tested the AI. Armed with a list of common and slightly complex tax queries, the test aimed to mimic the real-life uncertainties taxpayers face. One of the first tests involved a scenario with many families, a child attending college out of state. The question posed to the AI was straightforward. Where should the student file taxes? It's a common situation, and yet the answer depends on specific circumstances, like whether the student earned income in their home state and where they're attending their college. The responses from the chatbot, however, took an unexpected turn. TurboTax's AI, known as Intuit Assist, responded with advice that was entirely off the mark. Rather than addressing the question, it provided generic information about tax credits and extensions, missing the point altogether. In the same manner, H&R Block's AI Tax Assist took a different yet equally misleading path. It suggested that the student might need to file in both states, a statement that oversimplifies and misrepresents the actual tax filing requirements. And note that these were not isolated incidents. Throughout their testing, the AI chatbots repeatedly delivered answers that were random, misleading, or flat out wrong. In one case, when asked about deductions for a new air conditioner, the AI veered off into unrelated topics like education, tax credits, and student information. The performance of these AI systems in their tests was disconcerting. TurboTax's AI struggled significantly, providing irrelevant responses more than half of the time. And even after updates aimed at improving its performance, it continued to falter on a quarter of the test questions. So meanwhile, H&R Block's AI, while more accurate in certain areas like 529 plans or mortgage deductions, still felt short, delivering unhelpful advice on just about a third of the questions that we asked. Particularly concerning was its confidence in incorrect filing statuses and misinterpretations on IRS guidelines on cryptocurrencies. Now, based on these tests, it seems that the two chatbots are not ready yet. What was meant to be a tool for simplification had become a source of uncertainty. This only shows a significant gap between the potential of AI in tax preparation and its current capabilities. So what does this mean for the future of AI in personal finance? And how should consumers adapt to this new technology? The introduction of AI chatbots by TurboTax and H&R Block was a bold step towards the future of tax prep. But as the testing revealed, the technology fell short of its promise. At the heart of the issue is the trust. Taxes are not just numbers on a form, they're a legal obligation, and errors, however minor, can have real-world consequences. Relying on the inaccurate AI advice could lead taxpayers down a path filled with audits, penalties, and financial stress. But the implications extend beyond just tax filings. The challenge faced by all these chatbots raise important questions about the rush to implement AI across various customer service avenues without thorough testing and validation. From healthcare to finance, AI promises to revolutionize how we interact with services. However, as seen with tax prep, when these systems falter, they can undermine user confidence, erode trust in the institution, and potentially expose users to unnecessary fraud. It's a delicate balance, because on one hand, AI holds the potential to simplify complex tasks, making services more accessible and efficient. But on the other hand, the rush to market can lead to half-baked solutions and the IRS knocking on your door. Overall, this underscores a critical need for thorough testing and transparency in AI development. Now, one of the primary concerns raised by experts is the subtle nature of tax law. Taxes are not just beyond some numbers or simple IRS rules. They include complex regulations, exceptions, and individual circumstances. Beverly Goodman, a tax manager with years of experience, shared her perspective. She emphasized that while AI can handle straightforward calculations, it struggles with the gray areas that often are pivotal in tax prep. According to her, tax law isn't just about the interpretation of the calculation. Each taxpayer's situation is unique, and it's in those unique situations that the AI currently falls short. This sentiment was echoed by other professionals who pointed out AI's lack of understanding of the broader context can lead to advice that's not helpful. After thorough testing and expert insights, it's clear AI in tax preparation as it stands is far from foolproof. TurboTax and H&R Block's AI chatbots designed to simplify tax filings have shown significant shortcomings. So I'm gonna stick with my CPA for the meantime, and this channel suggests that you probably do the same. If you've had some good experiences, please share them in the comments below. Thanks so much for joining in.